Hayi. Konakele. Futhi kade konakala. Kudala. Sithi uyiqhuba kancane le ndaba kamama wenu. Bahlali. Akungithusike. Futhi akungiphazamisi, akungidumanisi. Ukubona abanye odade ngike ngabuka nje lapha egroupini ukuthi odade bayalwa nale ndaba ekade ngixoxa phambilini mayelana noma ngeso lodade bona babuka ukuthi umawa ngeke avele asukeleke angafuni ukuthobeka. Surely it has to be the man's fault ukuthi wa decide ukuthi angayithandi indoda yakhe. And bakusho nje ukuningi in defense of umatriarch, which is not, it's not surprising. You would expect something like that. You definitely would expect something like that. Now, unfortunately, whether we are comfortable with it or not, indaba emile nje lapho ukuthi umama akazange abe sesimeni sokuthi ayithande futhi ayithobele indoda yakhe kwaze kwaba sekupheleni. Now, ukuthi yini imbangela yalokho we are not sure. Sisazofika lapho. Okwamanje, what I want to talk about is sesikusho konke lokhu into evelayo lapho consistent ukuthi asizwani. There is a very serious battle between men and women. Ikakhulukazi kule community yethu. Laba abanye they can pretend ukuthi baxabene namadoda abo. Babe libona. Nifike nigxumagxumele lapha nabo. Hey. Madoda izinto phambili ngamakhosikazi feminism hade nisho zonke iziqubulo jiki intambama, they go back to their homes and their husbands and cook dinner. And they can even do you one better. They go back home, they have a black woman there who's cooking dinner and cleaning their house. Meanwhile, they tell black women not to be available for their homes and their husbands and their children. It's very interesting. But yeah, ibuya lapho ukuthi inkinga nje kahle emhlabeni phakathi kwethu sobabili thina abamnyama asizwani sixabene. And le ngxabano yethu ke iqhamuka lapha phakathi kwamama nobaba wenu. I would say people must go and familiarize themselves with that story. Sika Fusimuzulu, city, the big tree, noma, and you get a gist of what I'm trying to explain here. Because I guess the story now was started for Batim, but I'm trying to explain the story to you now. Into enza ukuthi ke lo kungazwani kwethu kuqine kangaka ingoba kulezi ngane zathatha amasayidi. Kunezingane ezathi zona zihamba noma wazo, kwaba khona izingane ezisala nobaba, which is why it's very difficult for us to get along, because lezi zihamba noma, they gravitate a lot towards her sentiments and emotional state. So it's difficult for them to take any form of responsibility, to take accountability or anything like that, to see anything wrong in what they're doing. And they're obsessed with Vanity, as she is. If I could show you where Umao is, khona abanye benu who have seen her. If we can look beyond the curtain, umbone to uphi laphana. Their colors. To Mama Piano, she's the center of attention. She is worshipped there by those children. Esigangile nje left and right une Olympian nje emxhakeni. And she believes she's not wrong for abandoning her post. She believes that she's not wrong for wanting more for herself. Ubaba was just an ugly thing. She can't be expected to athande le ntombi le for the rest of her days. Why her? Why kumele ube njalo yabo? Abheke nje ukuthi ngimuhle kanjani. And where she is now, that particular thing is celebrated. She's high fashion, center of attention. Take labo lemantombazane labo bani laben makhonzile or Beyonce no Kim ban. Take that and crank it up 1,000,000 times. You'll get a gist of what kind of ego we're dealing with. So that's uMaweni there. And ibuhlungu ke leyo nto because it creates this feeling of deficiency emantombazaneni nabafana, because bakhona abafana who left with Uma. There's always this deep sense of wanting to be beautiful and wanting to be hedonistic, music and alcohol at the order of the day, party. Kali piano nje zungu nje 24/7 zungu. So you find that if you look at the community, that kind of cultural expression is quite dominating. And ingane zethu obaba bethu osisi bethu, they are deep in this thing of party drinking, fashion. They will do anything for fashion, to look good, for wearing fake hair, altering their bodies, all manner of things, just to be worshipped by men. Funa ukubukwa nje ukuthi ngimuhle. And that's something, because we always ask women how, but why do you really feel it's necessary to present yourself in a provocative way? What is the need? If you are saying you are wearing whatever you're wearing because you feel good in it and you're not trying to attract men, what is the reason? What is the purpose? And just to feel good. Okay. Feel good from what? And we find that basic need of validation yona ehamba phezulu. So uhamba lapha usisi nje, she wants to be validated, and she's been thriving in that validation for thousands and thousands of years, non-stop. So you can't reach abanye abantwana bakhe who are more attuned to her vibrations. That's all inkinga. And then inkinga yesibili is that those ones abahamba nobaba live in a perpetual state of disappointment ne-anger yokuthi umama wabashiya basala ne-time. And they really look at the other ones as if bama sellouts. Laba bastayisa laba, you can't trust them. So even in a space where we are supposed to trust each other, we cannot, because subliminally somewhere there in the back, in the genetic memory, we are there on to it. No, you can't trust these ones. they can leave anytime. And you find ukuthi lezo ngane lezo zikababa tend to be more self-sufficient, more interested in the logical things, more interested in the practical things. Bakhe izinto. Yeah, they are functional children in the sense. They are not interested in this life, your groove and enjoyment and all those things. But unfortunately, the partners that are available to them, it's a roll of a dice because you never know if by some coincidence baba maybe they can work something out there. Yeah. But 9 out of 10, there's always going to be a mismatch because kuhlangana ingane ezingazwani fundamentally. Laba bahamba nge-faction eyahamba yashiya ekhaya, lenye i-faction isele laphana ekhaya. They feel like bashiye nomsebenzi. And here's the thing about laba baba is that they don't feel any reason why fanele kuyoncingwana noma abuyiswe. Ababoni ukuthi nje isidingo sokuthi fanele kuyoncinga umuntu owashiya ngamabomu la. So you find there's a lot of children in our community who go out and make it in life and will tell you, hey, don't tell me about my mother, don't tell me about my father. You know, there's always that resentment against parents. Isuka le kude izofika manje la. Nothing new under the sun. So you have that dynamic as well. It's our my parents, but we don't want them because we feel they were not able to fulfill their duties. Yes, Pinda land. It's an ancient umkhokha. Isuka lapha. So laba bathi ke nje ay singeni ke indaba noma olady akekho futhi umuntu ozohamba umlanda lapha emaphathini we-groove la ikhona. Akahlale lapha futhi nje angaphinda abuye. Asimdingi. Was betrayer. Ubaba wasithwala all this time. We are fine, you know. So there's that thing. Who should be ngangari who? And that's why we are always going to be fighting. We fight because khona laba abafuna ukuncengwa, khona laba understand why bancenga abanye, because if things must be done, they must be done. Why kumele kuncengwa wena ukuthi hayi manje ke sekufanele uyowasha izitsha ke sis, it doesn't register. Semele kuncengwa wena ukuthi manje bhuti fanele yo uhlakula ingadi laphana ushintshe iglobe. So there's that imbalance and there's a very strong lack of intolerance. And this is because it doesn't come from us. We don't imagine it, we don't create it. It's there, it's built in, it's in the genetic memory because of lesser scamek or the sun. And because we don't understand where these things come from, and then we end up always at war with one another, always misunderstanding one another, not looking to understand one another. In fact, it's angry, and it's very easy for us to be angry in our relationships. Because it's ngazwana. This one is in the cordial sense. You find people will tell you, no, I actually get along with people until I date them. It's not a surprise. It's not shocking. Yes, you get along with them because they are I'm a siblings anyway. So you get along with them as siblings, as friends, and that's why until then it's a side to go to. you want to date, ke omunye akafuna ukubuya enkwareni, omunye usekhathele kulolandelana lo muntu. So nje inhlezi kunale polarity. There's a polarity that seemingly is permanent. Now, a problem, because the question now becomes, ubani kufanele ayolanda lo sis, and why is she unable to realize ukuthi abantwana bakhe bayamdinga? Whose job is it? Ulandana naye. If ubaba has tried so many different times, I've had an experience seeing his attempts to go and fetch his woman in a phone, and you have to read that story. Someone was saying, it came to a point where the tree finally imshaye ngeslink ukuze imbambe, because wabaleka nje isabathe semjaha abaleke, and then emshaya nje elikhulu emginqa phansi wayekhani-ke imbambake. So that's an allegorical tale of this dynamic ukuthi ubaba uloku ejahene nalo, lo uyabaleka, lo jahane, lo emjahile uyabaleka. So ubani-ke okuzofanele ayilungise le ndaba, ahamba ulandela usisi. Ngoba impela usisi manje futhi akafuni nje nokuthi azabizwe ngomama, ngoba yena nje akanazo iy'ngane futhi nje sanje umsukela nje yena agugile nje akamdala. Injalo leyo nto leyo. Siyababona nabo umama bethu ukuthi bakhona omama bethu abanjalo. We seemingly don't want to be grown ups. Umuntu emgogo emdala usabizwa ngosisi bani bani. You can't say ukuthi uma fanele ukuthi usisi Thobile. Some of us have grown up in that way. It's very funny. Anyway, ngizoyishiya lapho uthi i-question becomes, ubani okufanele ayolanda lo sis, and what does the community look like mase simlandile? What does it look like uma simiyeka? I think this is a deep consideration for anyone, because I'll say it again, most of these seemingly interrelationships zabantu have a deeper spiritual meaning, and this is one of them. Nixabene nje, it's not because inibanga ukuthi ubana wenza ukuthi, ubana wenza ukuthi, men bafazi bafuna imali emadodeni, amadoda afuna igqeke kubantu besifazane, fanele upheke, fanele uwashe. All of those things are things that you are supposed to be engaging in anyway. So why are you fighting over serving one another? Then it should tell you what is a spiritual issue there. Kunempi there in the spiritual plane that has to do with this, or what the consequence of it becomes ukuthi nehluleke ukubambisana, and angeke futhi nibambisane nangebhadi ngeke. It's not possible until we are in tune with what's happening and try and find a solution. Ngalo mama ukuthi ayolandwa abuyise ekhaya, futhi nakhona falandwe ngenkani, ngoba those who are going to think they can just go there in that realm and fetch her, uzobabhaxa nje. Uyashaya futhi njalo. She's not a weakling. So which of the strong children are going to be able to fetch her and take her away from the Olympians who, because this is the other thing we understand, is that we have an issue with the Olympians seemingly controlling all aspects of our lives, and it's through her. Uyabavulela bangena ngaye ezibayeni zethu, bangena ngaye emndenini yethu. So since kuyena osizalayo, it's easy for them to access us nezibusiso zethu nazo zonke izinto via her, which is why I always say to you, be careful masunabantwana ukuthi ungahambi ujola, ungahambi la nabantu besilisa ungabazi, because it causes ingane ukuthi zibe vulnerable. They will access your children via your womb. You go uyoshada nomuntu onezinto zakhe bese into zakhe ziyakwazi ukufinyelela ey'ntweni zomntanakho, bese kuba sengathi umntanakho uthakathiwe kanti wena nje wahluleka kuvala igqe umdala. So the same thing applies with uma ukuthi through her bayakwazi ukufinyelela kuyini, baniphathe, banidominate, banihlukumeze, and everything you try to change that seemingly doesn't work, and you wonder ukuthi how usalwana laba sithi siyaphuma engcindezelweni asiphumi indaba kanti isikhonkwane iloyasis. Spiritual consequences. Sizoloku sikhuluma nje kancane kancane indaba until size sithole ukukhanya ungaphakathi kube nani, amithaba, uthando, ukuthula nenjabulo, ningakhathazeki. We will just unpack these things sonke kanye because some of the things are coming through other people, and it's very interesting. The intelligence is nicely coming together from different perspectives. Umunye ubona lokhu, wabona lokhu, and then we combine them together. This is why people who are in the group, I encourage them to share with us as izinto, because it's not easy to see via the comment section ukuthi okay, sikhulumise naleyo nto leyo oyibonile. So those who want to join the group, I think the group link is somewhere in the videos. I'll try and put it in here as well. You can join our Telegram group there, and we can discuss, and you can share your visions and your dreams, and then we can see ukuthi senze njani sisonke ngokulekelela. Because I've said this before, it's not about me. This is umsebenzi omkhulu wesizwe, and uzodinga bonke abantu abathuyiwe esizweni, and angingedwa sibaningi. Wona-ke umkhizwaneni loyo. Let me share this link here. Alright, I'll put the link in the chat here, because I don't want to put it in the group description. Kufaka nama-bots la azosiloku esendela ama-messages up at time, which is annoying. So just check the chat if you want to join the group there. I-group ayijoyinwa ngemali. You will just join the group on Telegram. That's the platform you're using. There was a suggestion that we move on to Discord. Season 1, we'll try and get Discord so that we can have interactions. I'll stream it live here. I think it will create a more immersive experience for everyone. Amitaba.